Happy Miracle Monday. This is Dawn Petalino, your transformational coach. And on Miracle Mondays, what I do is I offer you some truths. I remind you of some truths that you already know, but we so often forget out in this world. Some deep truths that help us to resonate with our spiritual being within, that so we can see the miracles in our life and the miracles without, and we become a greater blessing and a joy and harmonious being out in this world. So today's Miracle Monday has to do with waiting. You know, a lot of times we love when we get the inspiration, we get the idea, we feel fully inspired and charged up, and we know what action we need to take, or we get confirmation, and boy, are those times fun, right? What is not so fun is when you're sitting there like clouded over and thinking, what do I do next? I feel like I'm just waiting. What do I do? What do I do? And you're waiting and you're waiting. And so we're not so good at sitting still. We are really good at moving, but not so good at sitting still. And part of that is because sometimes we think that sitting still is inaction, and we feel like inaction is not being proactive. We feel like it's almost irresponsible, that we're not being proactive and making things happen, and what's holding us back. But here's the thing. If you want to be an expression of love and peace in this world, then you must connect to the source of your being that will give you the next step, that will give you the inspiration of how you in particular are going to be that source of love and harmony and joy out in this world. So we can't force something to happen. I remember one of my favorite authors, Parker Palmer, he said, I can't force my life to open. And that's it. You can't force a bud to open. So in the waiting, this is what the Course of Love says. And I refer a lot to the Course in Miracles and the Course of Love. And if you're familiar with those books or you resonate, check them out. The Course of Love tells us that this is a time where we need to be patient, because a new identity is emerging. See, every time there is an expansion, there's a period of waiting. There's a period of stillness. And the Course of Love will also tell you this is a time of discernment, to practice being still and awaiting wisdom. Awaiting wisdom. Now notice it says awaiting, and it also tells you this is active waiting. This is the action. You want an action? This is your action. We're just not so good at it because we're just like, tapping our nails or drumming our hands, waiting, I'm ready, I'm ready. But you must await wisdom. And so in the meantime, this is what you do. You accept the place that you are as a part of the process itself. It's not that you veered off. It's not that you're on the wrong road. You're part of the process itself. And in this process, you are waiting the directive. Because remember, you are a channel for this divine intelligence. You are a channel to be a miracle creator out in this world. But it's not going to come from you. It's going to come from the power that created you. So therefore, it would behoove us to wait its wisdom, which is in us, fed through us. And when our hearts and mind align with that consciousness, something powerful happens. A power greater than ourselves bursts through, and we get that inspiration. But it cannot be forced. And that's, I think, what we need to know, is you can't force it. You must wait patiently for it, because a new identity is emerging. When you're expanding, something old is leaving and something new is emerging. So the waiting is a powerful process. Not always easy, so be gentle with yourself. Remind yourself, I am doing my action. I'm doing the most important action if I really want to be a channel of power and peace in this world. And the Course of Love will tell you, you can pose a question and wait for appropriate action. Pose a concern. Now, if I pose a concern, I'm like, should I be doing something now? And I get crickets, nothing, then the answer is, no, not right now. Just go and appreciate and enjoy your day. And that's where That's where we await in the present. So we go out in our day and we are acknowledging the moment that we are in as the place where the power stands. So it's not that something maybe magnificent is happening. Maybe I'm washing dishes. But guess what? I'm still in deep appreciation of the abundance in my life and acknowledging that power where I stand. And then it tells you, you will begin to trust this period of discernment. Even though you may doubt, you'll learn to trust this process of discernment. And the Course in Miracles tells us that I will do works through you that will leave you no doubt that I am there. So for today, if you're in that process of waiting, you can relax and know that you are doing the responsible thing, that there's nothing you're supposed to do right now. Relax and enjoy your day and just wait. When the wisdom comes through, give yourself that time of stillness, that time of connection. And when you just feel it, when you just get a felt sense of something bigger than yourself, then you've connected. And just wait for wisdom. And if it's not then, if it's not that day, guess what? It ain't your day. So you got to wait another day. I hope this helps you to relax into the arms of God, into the arms of the universe, and embrace your day, knowing you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Happy Miracle Monday. If you would like more, you can check out my blog and my meditations at www.donpetalino.com and get the free ebook under books that is entitled, Where Do I Go? Where do I go now? So check that out. All right. I hope you have a miraculous Monday, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.